Okay, I'm gonna blow your mind today. Are you ready? We are gonna work on multi-step equations where there could be variables on both sides of the equal sign. Guess what? It's not gonna change. A lot of what we do is just gonna give us like one extra step we need to worry about. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay. I have now combined step 1 and 2 from yesterday into one step. Okay, and I just wrote simplify each side. So that could be to distribute, or that could be to combine like terms. Okay, it could be one, it could be the other, or it could be both. Okay, but look at the left side. Do we need to distribute and or combine like terms? Look at the right side. Do we need to distribute and or combine like terms? Okay. Now, since we have a variable on both sides, then our second step is going to be to use inverse operations to move the variables to one side. So you need to pick a side. Do I want my variables on the left? Do I want them on the right? I will tell you for notes purposes today, I'm gonna move the variables to the left side because enough of you like the variables, you like your answer to be x equals 1, not 1 equals x. So let's just move the variables to the left side, that way they're there. Okay. Once you move the variables to the one side, you will then have a two-step equation where you can use your inverse operations to solve. Okay. So our steps are still the same from yesterday. We are still going to look for opportunities to distribute and or combine like terms. The only thing that's different today is if we have a variable on both the right and the left, we need to pick a side and put the variables just on one side. Okay. So we are going to start out with some examples where we don't need to worry about the first step of distribute and combine like terms. Let's just practice having variables on both sides. Okay. So let's look at number 1. Quinlan, what's your favorite color? Yellow. Okay, I'm gonna do dark yellow. Dry your fence. Everybody dry your fence. Okay. The first thing we always need to look for are opportunities to distribute and combine like terms. But guess what? We don't have to do that here. Okay. So we don't need to worry about that, but we do need to move our variable. Okay. Okay. So do you see how I have a 2x right here on the right side and an 8x on the left side? So I want to pick one side to where my variable is going to go to. I'm going to go ahead and pick the left side just to make some of you happy with the end result. So if I want my variables to be on the left side, then I need to take this 2x term and I need to move it to the left side. Using inverse operations, how would I get it over there? I would not divide. So this is a positive 2x being added to 35. So to undo it, we are going to subtract 2x from each side. Because if I have a term that is a positive 2x and I subtract 2x, do they go away? Yeah. And I would just have this positive 35 left. Okay. Now over here, Ryan, what's 8x minus 2x? So we have 6x plus 17. Hey, now this looks like something we can do, right? Yeah, now we have a two-step equation. Kinley, are you okay with what we did? Yeah, okay. Cordell, are you okay with subtracting 2x? So now, Corin, what is the next step? Okay, now we're gonna undo our addition by subtracting 17 on both sides. Okay, the 17 minus 17, those are going to undo each other. So we have 6x on that left side. Tyler says 18 on the right side. Can somebody just verify that that's true? Okay, I'm getting a lot of yeses. Good, good. Are you teasing him? I don't know. You both laughed at the same time. Okay, now we need to undo that multiplication. Since we have 6 times x, we're going to need to divide by 6 so that Tyler, the answer is x equals what? Ooh, Tyler has 2 voices. That's cool. Did I really? Yeah. No, I didn't. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's just kind of review what we did. We had a variable term on both the right and the left side. So we took the variable term on the right side and we're going to use addition or subtraction to get it over to the left. Since it was a positive 2x, we subtracted 2x to both sides. Okay. Then from there, we had a two-step equation, just like we did last week. All right. Let's go ahead and look at number 2. What's your favorite color? Draw your fence. Okay, the first thing we need to look for, are there any opportunities to distribute or combine like terms? Where? Oh, wait, no. Okay, so Ryan pointed out that we have a 7K and a 2K, but are they on the same side of the fence? No, so that's our next issue. So on the right side, we have nothing we can distribute or combine. On the left side, we have nothing that we can distribute or combine. So we don't have to worry about that, but we do need to move our variable. Okay. Now, in order to, first of all, we need to pick a side. Are we all okay moving the variable to the left side? I like the variable on the left. Okay. In order to get the variable on the left, that means we're going to need to take this 2K and move it over. Bronson, how shall we do that? Let's add 2K to both sides. Now, what is 2K plus 2K going to be, Bronson? 2K plus 2K. So maybe adding isn't our best choice. Let's subtract 2K. That way, those cancel out. Bronson isn't the only one that thought we needed to add it. I purposely let him make that mistake so we could see how to double check yourself. Okay. 2K minus 2K will go away. So let's subtract 2K from both sides. Okay. Now on the right side, 2K minus 2K will cancel, and we're just going to be left with, be careful, that minus is still with the 37. That is my biggest worry for you, is that you will forget about that sign in front of the number. Okay, that minus, we have done nothing with it. It is still there. Okay, what is 7K minus 2K? So we have 5K plus 8. Okay. Harper, what's our next step? Okay, we need to undo. We need to undo our addition by subtracting 8 to both sides. Is that plus 8 minus 8 actually undo each other to go to 0? It does. So we're left with 5K on the left. Okay, Ryan is telling me negative 45. Can I get at least 2 people to for sure agree that negative 37 minus 8 is a negative 45? Bronson says yes. Yes, yes. Okay, I hear more than 3 yeses. So we're feeling okay about that. All right. Now, last step, we need to undo that multiplication and divide that 5 over. You said negative 9? Yeah. Okay, your turn. You show me that you can do this, at least without me. So you and your elbow partner, I want you to work through number 3 and stop. You and your elbow partner work through number 3 and then stop. Can't remember if it's positive or negative. Let me double check. So I have it as a positive. Where the end? Okay, so you move your variables to the right side, which means you would need to, like, so if 8N is right here, you need to move 13. If you move the 3, everything's on the right side and there's nothing on the left side. Because if you're choosing the variables to go on the right side, that's wonderful. But then whatever's with the variable, that's the one that goes to the over. So instead, you need to add the. So, okay, so that's good. So negative 16 divided by negative 8 is a positive. So that's right. Oh my God, I can't get that. Okay, so if you're gonna subtract from that, you need to do that to both sides. So that ends right. You're dividing by -8 on both sides.
It's okay. I want to eat Chick-fil-A.
I want to eat Chick-fil-A. That storm was loud last night.
There was not a storm last night.
Lightning, thunder, hail, all of it. Okay, let's go ahead and go over this number 3. Denise, what was your first step? Denise took 9m and tracked it over to the left side. So she moved her variable all to the left side. Okay, so this is like a 1m minus 9m. Cool, -8m plus 3 equals, the 9m minus 9m cancels out, and please make sure that negative sticks with the 13. Okay, Cordell, what's our next step? No. Do we move the 8 or the 3? How? Well, it's being added to 8m. So how do we undo it? See, you got it. So we have -8m, the positive 3 minus 3 cancels out. And then over here, -13 minus 3 is -16. Okay. Kinley, what's our last step? Okay, we're gonna undo the multiplication to divide both sides by -8 to get 2. Right. Let's slide over to the next page. We're gonna look at number 9. We're gonna look at number 9. Okay, so our first step is always to distribute. Do I have anything to distribute? No. So then we're gonna move on to combine like terms. Ooh, on our left side, we have -5x and plus 3x. Hold on. So I went ahead and I boxed my 2 variable terms and I circled my constant term. That way I could tell the difference. Okay. -5x plus 3x gives us how many x's? -2. Thank you, Quinlan. Yes, we have 1x term is what you were thinking. I was trying to get you to say the coefficient. Okay. Okay, over here on the right side, we're gonna keep -23 minus 9x. We're gonna keep those there. Okay. Now I have a variable term on the left and a variable term on the right. So we need to move our variable. Okay. I like to move it to the left side to help you out. So here is my variable term right there. If I want to move it over, Ariana, what am I going to have to do? Since this is a subtract 9x, to undo it, we are going to need to add 9x to both sides. And do you see how I'm stacking the plus 9x right under my -2x? to give me like a kind of a heads up that those two need to go together? Okay, so our minus 2x plus 9x, yes, is 7x. We're gonna bring down that minus 16. And we're gonna bring down that minus 23. And our minus 9x plus 9x are for sure gonna cancel. At this point, woohoo, we have a two-step equation. Okay. So Denise, what's our first move? What do we need to do? Okay, we need to undo that subtraction by adding 16. She said to cancel it out. Okay, so we still have our 7x. Since we're adding 16 to a minus 16, those are gonna cancel out. And we have negative 7.
Hold the phone, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes. Now we're gonna undo that multiplication by dividing by 7 to each side. X equals negative 1. Yeah, we're gonna do one more example. Can you stick with me for one more example and then we'll start our homework?
Try. I will try. Absolutely not. Just make sure he understands this.
We're gonna do number 14. I want to make sure that we practice distributing in our notes before I send you to your homework. Okay, because guess what? We need to distribute in this problem. Don't we? Oh, we get to distribute twice.
Oh, okay.
Wow, yeah. All right, so what is negative 6 times n? Negative 6n. And then negative 6 times a minus 3 gives us plus 18. Because we have a negative 6 times a minus 3. Negative times a negative gives us a positive. What? You fixed it? Okay. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times minus n with a minus on there. Yep. Okay. Do we need to combine like terms? No, we do not need to do that. Okay. But we do need to move our variable. Okay. I want to help you out. I'm going to move it to the left side. Okay. In order to do that, since I have this minus 5n, how are we going to move it? We're going to add 5n. You are correct. And notice how I'm stacking that plus 5n underneath my other term as a reminder that those need to go together. Okay. Minus 6n plus 5n. Negative 1n. Our plus 18 is still there. Equals our 20 is still there. All right, next step. Okay, we need to subtract 18 to both sides, is what you were trying to say, right? So we have negative 1n equals 2.
No, negative.
Okay, so now Ryan, when we divide by negative 1, now our answer is? I was giving you the opportunity to say negative 2. He was not picking up what I was putting down. Okay, I would like to give you an opportunity to start your homework and I'll start showing answers here soon. So turn the page.
31.
1 through 9.
Explainer.
1 through 9.